right, well, good morning. My name is Ben Williams. I'm the Director of Special Projects for the National Alliance for Partnerships and Equity. And I have been asked to comment on the keynote that Debjani Biswas just gave at our National Summit for our opening morning. And I think it was exactly what the doctor ordered. There was wonderful energy in the room. Debjani is she has a very calm and accessible demeanor, and was able to cover a lot of ground in a short period of time without making us feel rushed at all, and really brought us through a process that engaged us in reflection, in thinking about our own experiences, in questioning our own assumptions, but also mixed in some fun with music and dance and movement and getting us energized. And really, I think, got us to a point where it beautifully framed what kind of work people could be doing at the conference, the kinds of things they need to be thinking about. And I think it was a really great introduction also to key concepts in Debjani's book. I've read her first book. I have not read her second, and looking forward to reading the second. And so definitely highly recommend Debjani as a speaker. And she was a great opening speaker to energize our work and to frame the approach that people could take both to their own internal work and to work that they might be doing in teams for the conference. So thank you.
I am so excited to read this new book by Debjani. Her presentation this morning at NAPE was phenomenal and really challenged us to think outside some lines of what is traditionally considered diversity and equity, not just with gender or background of country or anything like that, but learning styles and thinking styles, how people present, whether we're introverts or extroverts, just so many perceived notions that we do not even consider in our everyday world. Her presentation was delightful, and especially for 8 a.m., and really spoke to everyone at our table specifically. We have students here who are in 10th and 12th grade to learn about equity and diversity and the equal rights of these two young ladies, and they were very engaged with her presentation as well as the males at our table. So I'm looking forward to reading this book and learning more about it, and hope I get to see her speak again at future conferences.
My name is Freda Walker, and I'm attending the NAPE conference. And Debjani just spoke with us as a keynote speaker, and she really gives us some insight to stereotyping and how that affects our lives and the culture that we live in, and challenged us to think about what we could do differently as we recognize the stereotypes and then interact with other people. So I appreciate getting to hear her today and want to buy her book. Thank you.
Two of the things that really impacted me today in listening was the title of the book, Miserably Successful. A lot of people who are successful can't just relax and enjoy their success. And the other was that people are productive, who've worked really hard, who have a lot of intellect and can really make changes in our world, at the same time don't have the emotional intelligence to enjoy that success.
I really appreciated in Debjani's presentation how she was so clearly able to express the bias that we see within our media and around us in our world, and how she was able to take the Disney song Frozen and show us that even there in songs that our children are listening to, they're getting implicit bias right in that media. And I come from a world of sales and marketing, and I was surprised that I got so much training on implicit bias in that field, and it took several years of me being in education before I've experienced any sort of professional development on implicit bias that we see within the media and the world around us.
So the information I heard this morning was very, very important to, the work that we do, and I thought, some of her points were right on. From a guy that came from the Midwest to a military career and all the diversity, she just brought light to a lot of the things that she was talking about and that I've experienced, and it's just amazing. What a great keynote.
I would second that. She was just amazing how you kind of look at a picture and there's some words on there, and what are the biases? You know, what do I take away from that? To, okay, now we're going to play a Frozen song, and then girls want to have fun. And so she just captured, I think, for us, just the essence of, you know, some can assimilate and take things in quickly, and others need a little more time to process. And yet there's a whole room of diverse people, and the beauty of what that is. And so I just so appreciated what she had to share, and I think she should come back.
So I just wanted to say how much I appreciated Debjani's presentation. She was candid, she was vulnerable, and everything she presented this morning was really thought-provoking on the ways that we are either encouraging or discouraging equity in our day-to-day lives.